Okay, looking at problem 9 here, right? What we see here is, if we look at the top here, 5 meters is 10 centimeters, and we want to find out the room that's 6 centimeters by 5 centimeters on this drawing here. So if we think about it, 5 meters is 10 centimeters. Now, if we think about that, we can figure out, okay, what times 10 equals 6? Well, if you multiply times 3/5, you're going to get 6. Think about down here. If you look at the bottom there where I have it drawn there, right? You'll see how it cancels out. 5 and 10 becomes 2, and 2 times 3 is 6. Likewise, right here, 5 and 5 cancels, you're left with 3, and so x is going to be 3. So we got 3 meters on that one side where it's 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeters is 3 meters. Now, if we go to the next slide here, right, we're going to see that, okay, 5 meters, 10 centimeters, and we say, hey, what's 5 centimeters? Well, 10 times 1/2 equals 5, right? So what's half of 5? Half of 5 is 2.5. So we've got 3 meters times 2.5 meters to get 7.5 square meters. Remember, area for a rectangle or room is length times width. Now down here, 5 meters to 10 centimeters is the same thing as saying 1 meter equals 2 centimeters. So that being said, that would be an easier way to get to our answer, because 2 times 3 is 6, 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 2.5 is 5, 1 times 2.5 is 2.5. And so that would have been an easier way to get to your answer. All right, moving on to the next one here. All right, this one right here. Let me go back up here. Okay, we got our perimeter of our pool is 77 meters. If we talk about our perimeter right here, that's 22 centimeters. 3 and 8 is 11, times 2 is 22. Well, if we simplify that down, we realize that 7 meters equals 2 centimeters. And so we think about it. We're told that we have 8 centimeters here on the drawing here. We want to know what this 8 centimeters is. Well, 2 times 4 is 8, right? So we multiply top and bottom by 4. So we're not changing anything. 7 times 4 is 28. And so that's going to be 28. Now, if we go to the next slide here, right? 2 to get to 3. Well, 1.5 or 3 halves is what you'd be multiplying by. And so if we multiply 2 times 1.5, that gets 3. 7 times 1.5 gets 10.5 meters. Now, some of you got correctly the 28 meters and the 10.5 meters. And then the folks on the program, they went and said that the width was 28 and the length was 10.5. Bottom line, if you get the 10.5 and the 28, that's what matters. It's when you have wrong things like 38.5 and 10 point something 10.2 or something that doesn't work. So if you get what I came up with, that's all that matters, whether they mark you wrong or not. All right, last one. Okay, again, they had a typo here. And the last thing, once again, a typo at the end here. They said, hey, what is the length of the actual piece of land? But then, what you see here, right? Oh, you see, okay, they say, okay, square miles. How can you have a length that's square miles? Now, some of you may have put 250 for the length, but 250 square miles doesn't make sense. So there's a little bit of a typo in this problem here. So if we think about that, right? Let me go back here again. So that's something you're going to be thinking about here. But again, how we get there, okay, 2 inches here to get 10 square inches, well, we got to multiply 5 times 2. So 2 inches, 1 inch is 50, so 2 inches is 100 miles, and 5 times 50 is 250 miles. So we got our length, 250 miles. Now, if we were actually going to find the area, well, again, 100 times 250 is 2,500. Remember, base 10 number system. I got 2 zeros here after the 100. So you bring 2 more zeros onto there at the end. All right, so you have a total of 3 zeros. But again, if you have the correct amount here, that's all that really matters. So this is what you're looking for here. So if you get it wrong or you hit it right, at least you know what to do the next time around. And again, I apologize for a little problem on that one out here.